Menteri Rangba Akajala Ukan Rat ke Sangma Hakasngi Balang Ula Wanrah ya ke Mang Tyngka Arhajar Arpausau Hadu Arhajar Arpausan Jong Kajala Kabaduna Arhajar Arpokhandai Klur Kabalong Kumba Lai Point Prapholai Percent Jong ka Gross State Domestic Product Habanyauru ya ke Mang Tyngka Kum Commission 10 Kaplan Bankentiu ya ke Yok Kakot Kajala Bashipo billion US dollar Hapo Usnam Arhajar Arpopra.
With your permission, I rise to present the budget for the financial year 2024-2025. Sir, today I stand before you with a sense of confidence and optimism to present the annual budget for 2024-25. 1 year ago, the citizens of Meghalaya reaffirmed their trust in the MDA government. This renewed and stronger mandate fuels our commitment to further prosperity and progress. Sir, I would like to begin by highlighting the key achievements of the government over the last 6 years. Government expenditure has more than doubled from 12,159 crores in 2018-19 to 25,052 crores in the current financial year. This was achieved through better performance on centrally sponsored schemes, attracting investments through externally aided projects, improving states' own resources and revenues, and careful management of state finances. In program after program, we have been able to leverage additional funding based on our excellent performance and timely completion of projects. Today, Meghalaya is one of the few states that gets bonus installments under schemes like Jal Jeevan Mission and National Health Mission. Agencies like IFAD and World Bank are providing additional allocations to expand our ongoing projects in agriculture and road infrastructure. Under the special assistance to states for capital investment, our allocation have been increasing exponentially. For 2023-24, the budget estimates for the scheme were 1,003 crores. I am pleased to inform this August House that we have already got approvals for 1,987 crores, close to double the budgeted amount. We have now completely streamlined the payment of salaries, pensions, and other benefits to 52,829 government employees, 35,403 pensioners, more than 21,000 personnel drawing grant in aid salaries, 24,039 SSA and other teachers, 28,450 wage employees, 7,051 ASHA workers, and 12,324 Anganwadi workers and helpers. The increased government expenditure has enabled us to complete and initiate several capital projects in the sectors of roads and bridges, water supply, power, sports, information technology, tourism, and urban development. Social infrastructure like schools and hospitals are being comprehensively renovated and upgraded. Administrative infrastructures like block offices and police stations are being renovated and reconstructed for the first time at scale. Development is reaching every village and locality in the state in the form of new roads, piped water connection, food processing units, community halls, water harvesting structures, and play fields. For the first time in the history of the state, a range of beneficiary-oriented programs that directly benefit our farmers, women, and youth are being universalized. Programs like Prime, Focus, CM Care, Yes Meghalaya, Green Meghalaya, and Skills Meghalaya have become household names. The state's new umbrella program for employment generation, CM Elevate, has garnered unprecedented response. Against a program target of setting up 20,000 enterprises in the sector of agro-logistics, tourism homestays, livestock and sericulture, 29,000 applications have been received in just 2 months. This is an example of the new Meghalaya, a state of aspiration, opportunity, and enterprise. This new energy and commitment of the state is acknowledged nationally and globally through multiple awards and recognitions. Sir, another remarkable achievement for the last 6 years has been the maintenance of peace and order. The challenge of COVID pandemic has been overcome through collaborative working with the communities and all sections of society. Sporadic episodes of law and order have been dealt with an effective manner. Long-standing issues like the interstate boundary dispute are being resolved through a consultative and systematic approach, keeping the interests of the state and our people paramount. On the basis of the last 6 years' work and successes, Meghalaya today has the momentum. We can aspire for and achieve greater goals, individually and collectively. The recent past gives us all the reasons to be optimistic and move forward with confidence and pride. Our target to be amongst the top 10 states of the country in per capita GDP and SDG goals by 2032 is ambitious but possible. My government will make every effort to make it possible. As an intermediate goal, Meghalaya will contribute to the vision of Viksit Bharat by increasing its GDP to $10 billion by 2028. This is the commitment I made to Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji an year ago. I reiterate the commitment today in this August House. The last budget outlined the foundational plan for the $10 billion economy and 5 lakh employment opportunities by 2028. This budget further elaborates that plan and provides the funding required for its implementation. We will achieve a $10 billion economy through focusing on 10 opportunities. I would like to commit to 10 guarantees which will ensure that every Meghalayan benefits from the growth story and that our development over the next 4 years is equitable, sustainable, and just. Sir, continuing the tradition of improving the budgetary practice, the Finance Department has prepared revised estimates for the current financial year in January. This exercise enables realigning expenditures to be in line with the receipts. The revised estimates for 2023-24 are being presented before this August House, along with the budget estimates of 2024-25. The vision of doubling the state GSDP and making Meghalaya a $10 billion economy was set with GSDP of 2022-23 as the benchmark, when the state's GSDP was 42,697 crores or $5.3 billion. The GSDP for 2024-2025 is projected at 52,973 crores or a $6.6 billion economy. The average annual growth rate for the period of 2023-25 has been a reassuring 11.4%. These numbers are encouraging and demonstrate the state is on track to achieve the $10 billion economy target. Sir, during the current year, the total estimates transfers from the center, which includes the share of central taxes, 15th Finance Commission grant, and center's share of centrally sponsored schemes, is expected to increase to 18,168 crores from the budget estimate of 15,467 crores. The strong performance of the Indian economy provides the much required impetus to accelerate the growth of Meghalaya. The share of central taxes is expected to increase to 9,355 crore for financial year 2024-25 from the revised estimates of 8,471 crores for the current registering a growth of 10%. State's own tax revenue during the current year is 3,262 crores, an increase of 23% over the previous year. With the setting up of the State Economic Analysis Team and various reforms, including the end-to-end computerization in the Excise Department, the state's own tax revenue is estimated at 4,041 crores in 2024-25, of which GST is at 1,995 crores, taxes on sales and trade is at 1,156 crores, and excise at 661 crores. The state's own non-tax revenue was 457 crores in 2022-23. With the increase in prospecting license approval by the Government of India and the expected resumption of scientific coal mining, the non-tax revenue is estimated at 747 crores in 2024-25. Considering the overall anticipated transfers from the center and the projected state's own receipts, I am estimating the total expenditure for 2024-2025 at 27,000 crores and 72, of which revenue expenditure is 19,653 crores and capital expenditure is 7,419 crores. The projected capital expenditure is almost 4 times higher than the value in 2018-2019. The annual growth rate during the 7-year period 2018 to 25 for the capital expenditure is a staggering 26% compared to 11% growth on revenue expenditure. I will move to the second part of my speech, deliberating on the 10 opportunities and the 10 guarantees. George Bernard Shaw famously said, "Don't wait for the right opportunity, create it." My government has created those right opportunities through leveraging Meghalaya's unique strengths. The 10 opportunity sectors have been identified based on their potential either to be drivers of growth or employment or both. Investment promotion and private sector development. Sir, the private investment is one of the key ingredients for economic growth. Private investments have not been forthcoming in Meghalaya due to challenges of difficult terrain and the distance from markets. However, the improvements in infrastructure over the last 6 years and the inauguration of long pending PPP projects like Vivanta, Shillong and Courtyard Marriott has created a positive environment for private sector investment in the sectors of tourism, information technology and information technology enabled services, healthcare, power and food processing. Achieving a GDP of $10 billion in the next 4 years requires substantial private sector investments to the tune of at least $1 billion or 8,000 crores. Towards this end, we are creating the region's best investment promotion ecosystem. The Meghalaya Industrial Investment Promotion Policy has been formulated and is in the public domain for comments and suggestions. Under the policy, a range of subsidies will be provided to investors and sectors like tourism and IT and ITES are being given industry status. Patent-based industries in green sectors will be given special preference. I am also optimistic that the Government of India's new industrial policy for the Northeast region will be announced soon. The combined incentives of the national and the state's industrial policies will definitely make Meghalaya a preferred investment destination. Promoting ease of doing business is fundamental to investment promotion along with providing incentives. The Meghalaya State Investment Promotion and Facilitation Bill 2024 has been approved by the Cabinet and is being placed before this August House for enactment. The bill provides for the creation of an Investment Meghalaya Authority, which will be the single empowered agency for undertaking all investment promotions and facilitation activities. The single window system is being streamlined and a unified application form and portal will be made applicable for investors. All this will decrease the regulatory burden and increase the ease of doing business. I am allocating an amount of 20 crores for setting up and functioning of the all-important Investment Meghalaya Authority. Regional connectivity and border trade. Meghalaya has a lot to gain from improved regional connectivity and the Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Nepal corridor. Strengthening this through improving infrastructure and easing the movement of goods has the potential to raise India's income by 10% and Northeast region's income by 45%. I would like to inform this august House that Meghalaya is taking the lead in bringing together the varied stakeholders to promote multimodal connectivity in the BBIN countries, community infrastructure and engagement and well-being. So different types of infrastructures are needed at the community level for promoting greater citizen engagement and well-being. There are genuine demands for community halls, play fields and recreational spaces which are being fulfilled through different government programs. Under the Chief Minister's Special Development Fund, an amount of 51 crores was spent in the last 2 years to build various community infrastructures. I am allocating an amount of 40 crores for 2024-2025 for this program. Infrastructures like gyms, football grounds, cinemas, and cultural spaces that have a revenue potential can be taken up under CM Elevate with government subsidy of 35%. Community halls are being taken up in 450 remote villages under the Meg Life project with an estimated cost of 108 crores. In the next 4 years, the government will build auditoria in all the districts. Budget estimates 2024-25. Sir, 2024-25, I have estimated the total receipts at 27,072 crores, of which the revenue receipts are estimated at 23,000 crores, 23,515 crores, and capital receipts at 3,557 crores. Excluding borrowings of 3,527 crores, the total receipts are estimated to be 23,545 crores. On the expenditure side, I have estimated total expenditure at 27,072 crores, of which revenue expenditure is estimated at 19,653 crores and capital expenditure at 7,419 crores. Excluding repayment loans of 1,498 crores, the estimated total expenditure is 25,574 crores. Interest payments for 2024-25 are estimated at 1,236 crores and pension payments at 1,865 crores. I am therefore presenting the budget for 2024-25 with a fiscal deficit of 2,029 crores, which is about 3.83% of the GSDP. Sir, I would like all members of this august House and citizens to remember this budget as Mission 10, an action plan for building a $10 billion economy through leveraging 10 opportunities and providing 10 guarantees. The accomplishment of Mission 10 in 2028 will coincide with 10 years of the MDA government. Mr. Speaker, sir, with these words, I now commend the budget to this august House.
Citizen first is our motto. We believe that our citizens need to be connected with government for faster and efficient service delivery. I am happy to announce that we are coming up with a dedicated CM helpline call center